All right, so I'm going to tell you just a little bit about the external features of an iPad. When you look at your iPad, you'll need to get oriented on the desktop. You want to keep the button that's on the face at the very bottom, which is called the home button. And so if you'll notice, if I'm on a different screen and I push that home button, it takes me back to my home screen. If you're ever inside of an app and want to get back to your home screen, you just push the home button. So home always takes you home. If you get lost in an app, you can't figure out how to get out of it, you are in the middle of some sort of web app and you need to get back to the desktop, you can just push that home button and it takes you right back to the home screen. So I tell a lot of folks that I work with that if you get lost, just go home and then you'll know to push that home button. When you have it in this orientation, portrait orientation, you'll notice at the very top right-hand corner of your iPad is another button we call the sleep button. When you push the sleep button, the iPad goes dark. When you push it again, it wakes it back up. If you want to power down your iPad for any reason, let's say that you need to reset it or you need to force shut down some app that has frozen in the middle of something, you can hold this sleep button down for a few seconds and you'll get a power off button appear on the desktop. If you don't want to do that, just push cancel at the bottom, takes you back to the home screen. In the very center on the front side of the iPad, there's a camera lens. This is the rear facing camera, and then on the back side of it, on the side right underneath the sleep button, is the forward facing camera. So your iPad is equipped with two cameras, one for taking those selfie type photos and one for facing away from you. If you'll notice, also on the top of your iPad is a headphone jack. So this is where you could plug in an external microphone or some headphones to listen to music or listen to an audiobook or so forth. On the right-hand side of the iPad, upper right side, is the volume toggle switch. So you can toggle the volume up and down with those external buttons. There are other ways to raise and lower the volume other than using these toggle buttons, and we'll get to those in another video. At the bottom of your iPad, you'll notice that your speakers are located there, and the lightning port for your power plug also goes in that space at the bottom. So these are the external features of your iPad.